Welcome back, or if you are new, welcome. I'm Nikki. Nice to meet you. That was a little add-on for you. Don't normally say that, but as you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be my holiday makeup. You know, like the classic neutral eye, like black wing, maybe some lashes. We'll see how we feel, and a red lip. Am I going to do a neutral eye or am I going to put a bit of gold on there? We'll see how I feel. So if you haven't already, hit subscribe down below or in the corner. Let's get into it, shall we? For our base, we're going to use the Iconic London Prep Set Glow. Oh no, this was open. Oh, what is going on with this? It keeps messing up, but it's not me. I haven't unscrewed the lid. We'll move on. I'll just spray this on the outside of the base. And then for foundation, we're going to mix together the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation in the shade 11NN, double N. And we're going to use the Fit Me Maybelline New York Matte and Poreless Normal to Oily Skin 112. I read the entire label. That was not necessary, but oh well. Gonna mix them together. Where am I gonna mix? Mix it on the back of the hand, even though I hate doing that. I'm trying to mix up my base, so I'm going back to what I used to use because I'm using the same foundation all the time. And to be honest, it's not doing the job. This is the one I have been using, and now that it's cold out, like it's -7 outside here in the UK, so this isn't doing, like it's very drying, so this isn't doing the job now that it's cold outside. I'm gonna mix these two together and hope that this will do what I need it to do and not make my face look drier than the Sahara Desert. Gonna paint it on the face. Gonna mix it with the we're gonna blend it with a brush. Passed my driver's test, by the way. Driving test. First time, I hate to brag, but I mean, quite the expert if you ask me. Do you ever do something, like you accomplish something that you bigged up so much in your head that it's like, oh, I'm never gonna be able to accomplish that. And then you do it and you're like, oh, I was being so dramatic. Because obviously I had no idea what to expect from a driving test. And for anybody scared about a driving test, especially, all I can talk about is the ones in the UK. I don't know what like an American driving test is like, but literally goes by like that. I thought it was gonna drag because I'd be overthinking it, but literally I felt like he was like, we're gonna go back to the test centre now. And I was like, already? Like we just started. And I was like, oh my god, I haven't proven myself enough. I was like, I promise I'm a good driver. I didn't say that to him, obviously. I barely said a word, but when he was like, I'm pleased to tell you that you have passed, I was like, oh my god. Okay, for concealer, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Warm. I feel like the hydrating one is a must in this current climate. I'm just going to pop it here. I'm also going to use it to highlight and cover up every single blemish. As you can see, this cold weather is not doing my skin any good. But we push through because we have no other choice. Okay, I'm gonna blend it with my brush. Popped a bit more of that blemish because it didn't cover already. Also, I'm sorry I'm not sticking to my usual upload schedule. Not that like anybody's noticed, but I mean, I usually post on a Tuesday and a Friday. But I think it's fair to say that life's a bit hectic right now. Right? Hectic right now. So I'm very sorry about that, but I can promise you in the new year, things will be back to normal. I promise. I hope, actually, because January is a hectic month. Or why can't I speak? Hectic month also. I will try my very best, I promise. Okay, because the blemishes do not want to cover, I'm going to go over it with the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Warm. Same concealer as the last one, just this one dries down a bit more. I need it to over the blemishes. Okay, now I'm going to use the, what's it called? Soleil de Tangerine to do some cream bronzer. I'm going to keep this here for a minute just to dry down for a second while we bronze the cheeks. I'm going to keep it to the back of the face. In the winter time, I don't like to bring it too close down here because I feel like it's more of a summer look, isn't it? So I'll keep it back here. Kind of drag it over the eyelids as well, just to, I don't know why, I just felt like it. Now I'm going to blend out this concealer and hope it's done somewhat of a good job. Okay, they're not covering, but whatever. Embrace the flaws. I'm going to use the RCMA No Colour Powder to set the centre of the face. I'm going to take my poofy pad into a bit of the powder and pat it under the eyes and over the eyes. Okay, and now for where we put the bronzer, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier translucent powder, but this is the glow one. This has got like a bit of a bronzy tone to it. Just going to take a fluffy brush into some of the powder and then rub it over the cheekbones. Okay, now we're going to do some contour. I'm first going to contour the nasal cavity. So I'm going to take my brush, and I like to take an eyeshadow, and I'm going to lift the underneath, as always, and then go on top of the nose to create a ball, and then down the edges. And then I'm just taking, oh, as always, there's hair on the brush. I'm just taking this brush just to tap over the nose, just to make sure all the lines are blended. Usually I would take powder down, I just poke myself in the eye. Ow. Usually I would take powder down the side of the nose just to like bring it in, but I'm way too, like my face is way too dry for that right now. So we're gonna have to deal with what we've got going on here. I'm gonna take a brush like this into the same color, and I'm going to contour my jawline. Now I'm going to use the smallest amount of powder bronzer. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. Oh, I'm going to pop it just back here and then a little bit over the forehead. Just going to take a fluffy brush into the bronzer, a fluffy eye brush I mean. I'm going to pop this through the crease, up through the brow and onto the side of the nose, and kind of wing it out back here and on the lower lash line. Just so we have that like neutral base on the eye. I have no idea what I'm saying. Did it sound right? Felt right. Now for highlight, I'm gonna go into this Morphe palette. This is the highlighter, oh, there we go. Star Blazer palette, 8Z, 8Z, isn't it, not Z? 8Z. And I'm gonna take my fluffy brush, take the hair off it first. I'm gonna go into, this color here, which is Cosmic, and then the color next to it, which is Lit. I'm just gonna keep it here. I don't wanna bring it too far down. I just like it at the back of the face. Just because I want that more like warm glow, that's why I'm going into the gold one as well. Also taking it above the brow. Zzz. Then I'm taking this little brush. I'm gonna go into the same colors, add it to the tip of the nose and up here. Then I'm taking this brush, same colors, and doing the brow bone. Now for blush, I'm gonna go in with the Life's a Peach blush from L'Oreal. I like to have more of like a warmer blush as opposed to like a pink blush at this time of year, especially because I'm going to be going with a red lip now. I don't want like the colours to clash, do you know what I mean? Okay, now I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows. This is a eyebrow pencil from Primark. It's still got all of like the plastic on it and I can't get it off. It's open, but I mean like the plastic's still around the middle and it's doing my head in. But this is the Brow Sketch Brow Pencil from Primark in the shade Dark Brown. My other ones ran out on me, so we had to go grab this one. I just picked this up while I was in Primark, doing some Christmas shopping. And I thought, you know, it'd do the trick. And I think it does. I think it's a good match. Might be wrong, but it's hard to find my right eyebrow colour because I have very like cool toned brows, but at the same time, like I find a lot of the cool toned colours are either grey or like black. And my eyebrows aren't that dark. Do you know what I mean? They're dark, but I mean not as dark as a black pencil. Now we're going to move on to the eyes. I'm going to go into the James Charles palette with a fluffy brush again. I'm going to go into this colour here, just to add some more depth to the eyes, bring it under the eye as well. Now I'm going to take this colour here, really lightly. I learnt my lesson the other day, recently in another video. Florence Pugh, if you want to go watch it down below. But yeah, it's a lot darker than you'd imagine. So I'm just going to place this on the edge of the eye. And now I'm going to take the other colour again and go over that. Now I'm going to take a flat brush. I'm going to go into, let's go into this one here and mix it with this one up here. Place it over the inner 2/3 of the eye, I guess. Now I'm going to grab the Ofra Rodeo Drive highlighter with my little highlighting brush, go into it, and I'm going to pop this on the inner corner of the eye just to keep the whole like gold thing going on. Kind of drag it underneath as well. Now this is a part I'm always terrified of. We're going to do some liquid eyeliner. This is the Rimmel London Glam Eyes eyeliner, and I don't know what kind of way I'm going to go for, to be honest. I'm just going to wing it. Didn't mean that pun, but whatever. We're here for entertainment purposes, so we'll go with it. I don't know what kind of wing I'm going to do, so I'm just going to do it and I'll come back and explain what I've done. So, anywho. It's a wing, I guess. I'm gonna go do the other eye and we'll see how much they change, because I guarantee you they're gonna be very different and I'm gonna have to alter one of them. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm just gonna pop on some mascara. This is the NARS Climax mascara. Sorry if you heard that like huffing, that's my dog, he's fed up. This is in Explicit Black. I don't normally use this because it's got quite a thick brush, but I can't remember if I liked it or not. So I'm just going to use it now, because we are going to put on some lashes, so it doesn't really matter if I don't like it. I mean, it's coated the lashes, I guess. Okay, for lashes, you're going to hate me, but I'd say, know where they're from. They're from Amazon, don't know the brand. They're half lashes, I've used them before. Maybe if you go back and watch some of my other videos, I might have the packaging at some point, but they're just normal half lashes. And the glue I'm using is the Real False Lashes Invisible Lash Glue from Benefit. While we're waiting for them to dry down a little bit, we're going to go for lips. We have a few red lip options. Now we have this one from Maybelline in the shade Ruby for Me 385, and it looks like this. It's very blunt, isn't it? I don't know what I've done to make it that blunt, but we have this one from LA Girl, who remembers that brand. This is in the shade Bite Me. They're very matte, deep red. Or we have this one from Rimmel London in the shade One of a Kind, which is another... Oh, it's on its side. That's broken. Oh no. Where am I supposed to go from here? What do I do? It won't go back in. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna have to use my finger. Okay, we won't use that one because it is very much broken. I think I'm gonna go for the bright one because, you know, 'tis the season. So, okay, first I'm gonna put on some lip balm. This is the Lucas Purport ointment, just to prep the lips. I should have done this before, but as always, I forgot. Now, an issue I have here is that I don't have a lip liner, but I do have this, which is a red eyeliner. Do I brave it and go with this? Or do I just go straight in? I mean, we can try. No, there's no way this is gonna make it any better, is it? I love that I say that and then still go ahead and do it anyway. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Tell you what, I'll go in with my brown lip liner and like blend it in. Just because if I didn't overline my lips, it wouldn't be a problem. It's just I do overline my lips, so the struggles. This one's from Obsession, by the way, in the shade Hookup. And now we're gonna go in with the lipstick. Oh Jesus, there's red. I'm gonna stick on my false eyelashes and I'll be right back with you. Okay, and now I'm just going to set my face with the PS Sunset Beam Coconut Primer Water from Primark. While this is drying, let's put on our fragrance of choice, shall we? I'm very, very into my scents. Like, I really love anything scented. Everything is scented, what am I talking about? But, like, I like to wear a body spray and a perfume. It's excessive, I know. But first, we're going to go in with the Brazilian Crush body spray. This is the Caramelized Vanilla and Macadamia. It's so good. It smells like a Christmas candle, so you know, it's good for what we got going on here. But one thing I'm going to warn you, it's very, very strong, so you don't need a lot. So I'm just going to do one on the front, one in the hair, and that is all we're going to do. Then for perfume, I'm going to use the Chanel Coco Mademoiselle perfume. I'm going to pop this on the neck, on the wrists, take the clips out. This is the finished makeup look. My festive go-to makeup look. I do love a gold eye and a red lip together. It's just such a classic holiday makeup look, isn't it? You can bring it out at any opportunity because, you know, 'tis the season. No one's going to judge you for wearing a red, not that anybody should judge you for wearing a red lip, but you know, when I wear a red lip and it's not Christmas time, I do feel like I'm drawing attention. So that's just me though, that's just how my mind works. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe. It would mean the world and so much more. And I shall see you in the next video. Goodbye and Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.